Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy, Nick from the Full Market. Welcome back to another video. Guys, I really didn't have a video for tonight. I tweeted out, I don't know what to upload. And I don't just upload because this is what I do. I upload because I want to bring you guys content that you guys can enjoy, that you guys can have easy watches, especially with this time of the year. Nothing that's too much brain power or too serious or competitive. Just things that are helper videos, discussion or entertaining videos. If you guys enjoyed the video tonight, drop a thumbs up. It's going to be a later upload. I've uploaded in the last 24 hours, second channel, guys. Vidal, Sanchez, Davinson, the footies, foot swap, and then the Felipe Anderson yesterday. But, yeah. I have a club video for you guys tonight, and this is going to be the first club tour video that I've done all year. I might have done one at 100 million. If you guys followed me in FIFA 18, I kind of made one of these every time I went up 10 mil to see what changed in the club. And I never got around to doing one this year. Now, this is going to be titled the 300 Million Club Tour. It's an insane achievement. It's freaking nuts. There's only probably 3 people across 2 consoles who have done it. So it's an insane achievement for me. I've spent no money on this game. If you guys watch my content, you didn't know that. I don't spend any money on this game. This video may come across as a flex to you guys, but it's not. I want to show you guys what I have been able to achieve this year through a lot of FIFA, through a lot of grinding, through a lot of trading, through a lot of weekend league, through a lot of everything. I don't spend money on this game. Let me just repeat myself there. If you don't believe me, you don't believe me. But I stream everything I do, and I upload to YouTube everything I do. And I just want to share with you guys, man, because I haven't done it this year, and I used to make a lot of these videos. So right now I'm sitting at number 2 on the thing, on the top 100 leaderboards. And the reason why I wanted to make this now and before I hit 300, I'll hit 300 by Thursday, guys. Thursday, I have rewards videos to upload. Friday, I have more rewards videos to upload, and then content-based what comes out at 1, and the weekend's busy. So by the time I'll get this video out, it's not even that interesting to me. It's interesting right now because I'm about to hit it, and I think you guys will find it a little bit more interesting because we're about to hit it. We're going to hit it, all right? So don't be in the comments saying I'm clickbaiting because I'm not clickbaiting, but I wanted to get this out now before stuff starts going down later this week and things like that. So 298 million is what we're on right now, almost 299, and we have... guys, we have hit top 100 monthly. I think 3 times this FIFA. We've been the number 1 month. So it's been a crazy year in terms of trading. You guys know that. You guys have been following the channel. It has been an absolutely insane year on this game. We probably have finished the year, guys, before any upgrade packs, before any icon SBCs, probably making, I know the transfer profit is 298 million, probably making between 150 and 180 million liquid coins. Right now on my transfer list, I probably have about close to 35, 30 million worth of stuff. I've got a ton of stuff I've got to relist. So we do have a good fair share of players on the transfer list right now. I have worked through Team of the Season to do a lot of upgrade packs, a lot of recycling from upgrade packs into SBCs, and I still wasn't even able to drain my coins. I want to go into the squads, guys, and show you some of the teams that we have right now. The first team that's pretty cool to me is that I have this Moments team, and I've been working really hard on getting this done. Obviously, that Ballack in there is not something that counts, but he's just in this team because he is an icon that I have Untradable in my club. But if you guys look into my club and you look at the icons that I have, I also got Maradona done as well. I have the Moments Ronaldo in there, but I'm not going to put him in the Moments team. Well, we'll put him on the reserves. This is a 15 million coin card, so crazy card. I actually really don't like it that much, but 15 million, we have him in there. And then this is our team, man. This is our Untradable Moments team. So we've got Yashin, we've got Petit, we've got Cannavaro, we've got Socrates, Mateus, Cruyff, Hullet, Henry. Hullet's actually, I paid for Hullet as well. Best, I didn't really get to use many of these cards, to be honest, guys. I completed them within the last few months. I did use Maradona a bunch today, and I do really like him. He's actually a very good player, so I'm happy I completed his SPC. But yeah, I did not do, a lot of you guys will ask in this video, hey Nick, why don't you have any of the icons like Eusebio, like, who else got a Moments card? Well, Vieira. The normal Hullet. I didn't want to complete those SBCs, guys, because I really felt like it was a ripoff from EA Sports, because they kind of told us that the primes were going to be the best versions, and then they brought out Moments, and then they dropped the prime SBC. So I didn't really like that, so I stuck true to my word. I told you guys when that came out, I was never going to bite into that. I was never going to do the SBCs because it was a load of BS. So if you look at my icon SBC section right now, you'll probably notice that, well, I haven't completed some of the more meta SBCs, and that's for the reason that I just don't believe in what EA's done. I don't like it. I still am not okay with it. So that's the Moment squad that we have, guys. And then this is my endgame squad. I'm going to show you guys my endgame squad. This is July. It's my endgame squad. I think this is what I'm going to finish the year with. I've got Team of the Year Messi. I've got Van der Sar. I've got Militao, Ferdinand, Lala, Telles, Neymar, Hullet, De Bruyne, Conte, and Mbappe. I packed Mbappe on Tradable. I just played 1,011 games with him. 650 goals, 467 assists. Crazy return. And Mbappe joins the 1K club, which is awesome. It's my second player to hit it with. I've also hit 1,000 games with Michael Ballack. We've got a team of the season Ronaldo in this squad on the bench. Bought him for 6.55. He's like 8 million coins right now, which is crazy. I was looking through and he's actually really expensive. So that's awesome as well. Neymar team of the season, Neymar team of the year. My favorite player of all time that I've ever used in any FIFA. And it's funny because this is the worst gameplay year of FIFA. My favorite player of all time, guys. This is such a good card. And this I'm so happy that I just like have this card because I would pay 50 million coins for this card. I don't care. I love him so much. He's amazing. 329 goals, 159 assists, 391 games. And I actually had him during team of the year time, where I got the 30-0. We did get a 30-0 this weekend, this year, guys. I choked the 30-0 this weekend. I was 27-0. I finished 28-2. But yeah, I had probably 200 games played with him then. Guys, this year on FIFA, not only did we get the 300 million, well, we're almost there. We finished 30-0 once, so we got top 100 this year once. Maybe we'll get another one. We'll see for the rest of the summer. I don't know how much longer I'm going to play. The weekend league, I'll probably play a few more. We've gotten 28-2 4 times this year, and we got 27 wins twice. So last year, my best finish was 34-6. I got Elite 2 twice, Elite 1 once, and Elite 3 a ton of times, and a top 100 finish in the summer, but it was a 33-7, so it wasn't really that impressive. This year, I have surpassed that as a FIFA player. I've improved more. I improved last year from 17. I adapted to last year's gameplay. I got a little better. It still wasn't at the top tier, and this year I felt like I did a lot better with gameplay. I did really well this year. We had about 7 Elite 1 finishes, a top 100 finish, and a bunch of Elite 2s. I probably finished 25 wins over 20 times this year, so 15 times. So it's been an amazing year, man. I've been doing really well in terms of the gameplay. So this is the final squad. I actually sold Team of the Year to Hey. I had him in my team the other day. I sold him for 1.05. I think he was like 1.05 mil. So I was like, I'm taking the money. He's so much. So yeah, that's what we got going on there. That's the July squad. And then this was the squad that I had used. This was the squad that I was using the weekend before. And this is like a god squad. I mean, I don't enjoy this squad as much. Just because I don't enjoy both the Ronaldos. I know it sounds like a flex, but it's just on my playstyle. Had De Gea in the squad as well, but we ended up just selling him. We've got Cannavaro as well, who's been a club legend, man. He's done me so well this year. I think I'm officially moving to Rio Ferdinand. I really do like Rio Ferdinand now, and I always have. He was in my 30-0 team, but this card is also very good. 702 games we've played with him. So now, guys, I'll take you guys over, and I'll show you guys some of the clubs, some of the stuff we've got going on in the club, because that's pretty cool. We've got a ton of untradables. Our highest rated untradable is 98, Diego Maradona. So we've just completed him recently. I really do enjoy him. I think he's very good. We've got Team of the Year Mbappe in there as well. 1,011 games, 650 goals, 467 assists. A very, very good goal-to-game ratio there. I'm really enjoying that. We've got Raheem Sterling, who was my best red player pick this whole year. 166 games played, 26 goals, 27 assists. An unbelievable right mid, an unbelievable super sub. I do recommend him if you guys are looking for a right mid or a super sub. Very, very good. Very good player. Then we've got Team of the Season PK, packed him during La Liga Team of the Seasons. Guys, I probably spent about 30 to 40 million on packs, upgrade packs during Team of the Season. And honestly, this was a terrible year for me on upgrade packs. Last year, I packed way more good stuff. Really struggled this year to get good stuff on upgrade packs outside of the Mbappe that we packed during Team of the Year, which is fantastic. That's obviously better than anything, but we would love to see some better pack look next year. I used PK a few games on a hybrid team. We've got Koulibaly, 96, which is a 500k player. Quagliarella, haven't played with him, 200k. But a lot of 96s. You guys can see here, a lot of 96s on here. We've got Koulibaly, who I used today a little bit. I'm enjoying him. He's okay. He's not the best, but we got the 2. So we got to put probably 1 on an SBC, but we'll keep the red. Kimmich, we've got in here. I'm a big Kimmich fan, but unfortunately this year he just wasn't for me, this FIFA. Last FIFA I packed him red, and I really enjoyed him. He was good, but this year it just wasn't for me. We've got Ramos' Moments card. 2 games played there. We've got Cruyff, who's a very good player. I really do enjoy him this year. We did the Mertens SBC. 13 games, 5 goals, 3 assists. Chiellini is a decent card. He's actually valued really high on the market. So that's not a bad little situation there. We've got this Gomez, too. I got to use this Gomez, man. This is a very good card. A lot of people like this. Let me know when you guys are watching this video if there's any cards you guys see in my Tradable club that I haven't used that you guys think I got to try or use, because it's been hard for me to kind of like use everybody with the amount of players I had, and I say that in the least flex way possible. It's just hard to filter everybody into a team. We've got this Arar player, 24 games, 7 goals, 3 assists, 4-star, 4-star, high medium. This is a very good card, so we've got some good games out of him. We got the Di Maria Red, never really used him. I did a review on him. He's very fast, very good, but the 2-star weak foot turns me off. Cavani, Team of the Season, was a very good pull. We pulled him in the last minute of League One. We've got the Hat, a.k.a. Yashin. We've got Fernando Torres, a very good card, very fun card. Arnold did well for me off the bench. I brought him in as a right mid / right back, and he was pretty good. I enjoyed what he offered me when he did come into the game. 81 games, 6 goals, 12 assists from the right mid position most of the time. Lothar Matthäus, honestly, one of my favorite players of all time. I'm a very big fan of the German national team. 240 games, 33 goals, 39 assists. A very, very good player for me. Was in 2 of my 28 win teams, and his prime was in my 30-0 team back in January. Really do like Lothar Matthäus. Do recommend him to you guys who are looking for a consistent midfielder to just rock out with. Very good player. Jordi Alba team is he's in 12 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. Used him a lot last year. Just really didn't go with him this year because of Telles. Telles for me is the god. Aspas never really used. Dembele never really loved, man. Just couldn't get into him. Same thing with Henry. These stats right here are a little bit off because I was using the moments cards, the drop games. We've got Icardi, George Best. Kevin De Bruyne probably put on more mileage than most players in my club this year. 653 games, 313 goals, 229 assists. Very, very, very good looking there. Cannavaro, 702 games. I already pointed that out to you guys. A club legend. Flashback Firmino, never really got to use too much. We've got another version of Firmino that we have used a lot this year. We've got Brandt, 8 goals, 8 games, 2 goals, 3 assists. We've got Witzel, who's another good player. Demir Bay. We've got Dennis Bergkamp, Casemiro, Cazorla, Sandro, Moore. I'll just kind of point out to the players to you guys that I really do use from here. Tovin, Del Piero, a lot better last year, I feel like, than this year. Robin is a fun card. Perisic is a very good card. I like him a lot. I got to use him a little bit more. Ramos is a fun card. We've just got the Walker. We used Blanc for 312 games. I did his SPC around like January, February. It was very good for me. Got some good mileage in my club. Goretzka got some good mileage as well, 37 games. I think I played a full weekend league with him. Danny DaCosta is very good. What you'll notice about my club is I do have a lot of good right backs, and Danny DaCosta is one of them. Danny DaCosta is a very good player. We got a goal and 13 assists in 84 games. I use balanced fullbacks, so you'll see a lot of my fullbacks do have really good stats. DePaul is a very nice card. I haven't really used him too much. El Shaarawy, Socrates, we've got Lozano, we've got Foot, we've got the best of Bale here. We've got Kovacic footies as well. We've got that Felipe Anderson, which is a very good card. We just completed his league SBC. He's actually a very good card. You guys should try him out if you can. We've got the Ballack, the man, the myth, the legend, the most games played in my club. 1,190 games played with 93 goals and 196 assists. Very good return there. We've got this Moments Petit with 19 games. Nothing too impressive there. Alan with 2 goals and 7 assists in 29 games. Alan's a very good card. I'm starting to really, really like him. He's kind of a very, very reliable player. He's medium high. He's a center mid. So I do really like him. The GOAT himself, Quincy Promes, one of my favorite FIFA players of all time. A card that I played 600 games with the League SBC last year. 26 goals, 9 assists in 55 games. A very, very, very fun and usable card. We've got a lot of these, man. I've been collecting a lot of these footies cards. Danilo Pereira, Fred, Alonso, Chan, Neto, Aguero. We packed them out of one of the upgrade packs. Wijnaldum, haven't got around too much. Played one weekend league with him. He's a very good card. Dumfries is amazing. I think Dumfries and DaCosta are like god tier right backs. Lala is very good as well. Those are the right backs that I've really enjoyed. So a lot of games with Dumfries. We've got Crouch. We've got Dani Alves. We've got Martinez, David Luiz. We just did the Vidal. This guy right here. So this guy was in my 30-0 team. It was a starter. Footman's Firmino. Probably my best value SBC all year. This was an SBC that if you guys remember watching back during Team of the Year, my stream was like, yo, you have to do this card. You have to do him, man. It's only 150K. You're going to use him. So I used him, and he's a beast, man. I played him at left center mid because of his high work rates, his physical presence. Very, very good card. 118 goals, 141 assists, 440 games. And a lot of those games were subs, too. So he was a very good player for me. Got a lot of usage. Jovic was very good as well. This was a 5-star week for player that I packed in like January. Brought him off the bench a lot. 63 goals, 32 assists, 165 games. Very, very, very good looking player. And did a lot for me in game. Matuidi Footmas was a very good value SBC for me as well. I used him a lot. A very noticeable upgrade because he got the +2 and he didn't get a special card for the rest of the year. So 186 games, 8 goals, and 16 assists. Versalco with the 421 games played. This was my favorite right back up until like team of the season time. This guy was a GOAT. It was like 40K to get, and you did some weekly single challenges, and boy, was I so lucky I did this SBC. He was a guy that in my 30-0 team I was bringing off the bench all the time in like the 30th minute for the 84 red Lala I had. This guy was a god tier right back for me forever. He had the jumping, he had the acceleration, he had the good enough agility, and he had the stamina. This guy was just so good for me, man. I'm so happy I did do him. That one final pack to my flashback pack. And then you'll see a lot of this stuff is kind of like SBC fodder. Nothing that crazy in here, guys. This is just a lot of the Untradable stuff that we have packed through SBCs. Nothing really that crazy down here that I ever really used too much. We got the Footman Zakaria. And then if you guys come over here and we go out of the untradables, you guys will be able to see my tradables. So we've got a Moments R9 in the club, 16 goals, 17 assists, 38 games, a very expensive card, obviously 15 million coins. We've got the Hullet Moments, 8.5 million. This card is a dad. Seems to go missing for me in big games, but other than that, you know, God tier, really like him. 102 goals, 104 assists, 383 games at the left center mid. I only play him at that position, so that's where he plays. 9.9 million, so we're making some good coins on him. We go back to Rio Ferdinand. I picked him up fresh, 45 games now. Guy was in the 30-0 squad. Very, very good. Got Van der Sar in the club now, really liking him. Team of the Year Messi is doing bits for us. 21 goals, 12 assists, 40 games. He's a very, very good player. I do really enjoy him, and I've been enjoying using him in Weekend League. Recently, we've got 4 Team of the Year players in the club right now. We've got De Bruyne. We paid really well for him, and this guy is a god. I think Kevin De Bruyne and Neymar this year are probably like my top 2 favorite players. So reliable for me, just the way I play my game. Possessive style, 4-1-2-2, 3-5-2, just so good for me. And really, I'm getting along with Conte, man. I really like Conte. I picked him up in this team last weekend, and I'm really getting along with him. The rest of the club, what you'll see here, guys, is a lot of club stock stuff. We've got a Ronaldo in there, very, very good, obviously reliable. Guys, this is how you know I play with balanced fullbacks. 420 games played, 26 goals, and 59 assists for my Alex Telles. Crazy return on that in terms of goal contributions. Just crazy. And then this is probably the best center back in the game this year, in my opinion. Eder Militao, the way he transitions, the way he plays a bad gameplay is like, just there's nobody else that does what he does. He's a madman. He makes runs forward for me sometimes. He's just a madman. I love him so much. Medium high, 6'1", paid 785. He's like 400 now. I could give 2 Fs. And then we've kind of got a club stock of a lot of like different players in here because, as you guys know, if you follow the channel, I've been doing some investing just to kind of put the players from batch 1 in the club. And a lot of them have been doing actually pretty well. I think a lot of them are up in value from when we originally had bought them. And they're doing pretty well. Some of them are not doing well because, for example, like a Kimpembe, he got re-released as a footies card in weekly objectives, especially this week. So people go and do that. But like a Munier, we bought at 23. He's now 41. So yeah, man, this is what my club looks like, guys, at the end of, FIFA 19. It won't really change that much now. The only way we'll do another club video, guys, is there's a chance that EA Sports probably brings out a Team of the Season repeatable pack at some point in the next month or in August. In the next week or in August. They probably will, come up with some last minute thing there where they do that. I wouldn't be surprised by that. If they do that, then obviously like my club is going to change a lot. You guys will notice that. We'll pack a lot of untradables. We'll do a lot of packs. So we'll be going and hunting for those top tier Team of the Season cards. So I mean, yeah, this is the club I've achieved, guys. Most of my items in my club were basically achieved by trading. Not a ton of pack luck. The Mbappe's very good pack luck, but aside from that, not a ton of pack luck this year. But yeah, I've achieved this club, guys, through trading. I would say for me this year in FIFA 19 was the year of trading instead of investing. I think FIFA 18, if you watch my videos, the investing videos were huge. This year, it was learning how to follow certain trends and watching daily market videos that I would post, basically kind of informing everybody where the market would be at certain times. Obviously, it's impossible for me to project the market. I would say this year I did a decent job. I was probably 80-20 with things I did right and wrong. So you kind of have that trade-off where if you're following it 100% of the time, you will lose times, but you'll probably make more than you lose if you guys are, evening out your spending and where you're putting it. So it was a good year. I think they brought out a lot of promos, which allowed a lot of people to make more coins because there's always a lot of panic selling with promos. There's a whole process where people like to freak out when there's a new promotion, and they bug out, and they panic sell, and they do that whole situation. So I think that has helped us this year. Next year, I'm looking forward to FIFA 20 because I think that the gameplay will be better. I don't think it will be worse than this year. This year's gameplay was atrocious. It felt like a chore to play this game. And I think that the menu content, the gameplay content will be a little bit better, and I think it will be the same in terms of SBCs and things like that. So I think the weekly objectives, the daily objectives will be a lot better next year, and I'm hoping with better gameplay that makes the game a lot more bearable, if you guys kind of get what I'm saying. We have played, let me do the math. I've played about 1,600 games of this game this year, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, man. 1,600 games of this game is a lot. I think last year I played probably closer to 2,000. I'm not sure, but I think I played maybe close to 2,000. I think with Weekend League being 40 games last year, I might have played more. Not positive. Obviously, you can't confirm that. And yeah, boys, that's going to be this is what the club looks like. There's not going to be much that changes besides high-rated team of season pulls if that ever comes. Drop a thumbs up. And this is kind of a video saying thank you guys. I'm not going to stop posting videos, but thank you guys for coming on the journey this year. I appreciate you guys watching all the market videos, watching all the videos. Hopefully it helped you guys. You guys can feel free to let me know in the comments how much transfer profit you guys ended up on, how many, team of the years, team of the seasons you guys have in the club, what your squads look like. And thank you guys so much for the support. I guess that's all I can say, man. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I just appreciate it, man. So thank you, boys. I will see you guys in a video soon. Peace.